trucks and hauling freight down the hills and round the bends. Oh, hey, Thomas and his friends.
This yard is so much neater with you around, Ben. You seem to be able to shunt any truck away with ease.
You're very welcome, Rosie. And not to boast, but shunting these trucks is pretty light work compared to the railguns me and my siblings had to maneuver at Dover Harbor during the Second World War.
Ah, that's probably the reason why I didn't see you when I joined the South Railway.
Good morning, Rosie. I was wondering if you would like to pull a small goods train and take it down to Walesworth.
Oh, I wouldn't mind, sir. As long as the others don't mind that I'm gone for a while.
I don't think you need to worry, Rosie. We'll keep this yard in order while you're away.
Well then, I suppose I can take it, sir.
Great. I'll inform Jim Cole that you'll arrive soon.
Hello there.
Who are you?
I'm Rosie. It's nice to...
Rosie? Ha! What a funny name! Your name after a type of flower? You shouldn't be an engine, you should be a botanist. You wouldn't be useful either. As a matter of fact, you can go to the mainland for scrap. Now if you excuse me, I have work to do. I have some rails to flatten. Railways are no good, turn them into roads. Turn them up, turn them into roads.
Hello, Rosie.
Hi, Edward.
What's wrong?
I was near Crosby and I was waiting to have a friendly conversation with this steamroller. I introduced myself, and then he decided to be a bully and tease me while calling me names.
Oh dear.
What is it?
I know who you're talking about. Just to clarify, was he a green steamroller?
That's right.
That is George. He's a vulgar and rather ignorant steamroller. He's very careless and tends to think he's better than everybody else.
What's that? Is this George you're talking about?
Yes, Gordon. He's out again being a nuisance. What did he say to you, Rosie?
He insulted me about my name that sounded like a flower, and said, "You shouldn't be an engine, you should be a botanist," and also told me I wouldn't be useful either.
Oh my!
I know, it's terrible.
Oh, that's nothing. I've heard far worse.
Gordon, Doc told me about the time you ran into the back of his train and destroyed a truck.
That wasn't my fault. The stupid Great Westerner wouldn't move. The Express is an elegant train that cannot be delayed, my dear Edward. You and him should know that by now.
He also told me that George was in his way and all he did was just idle there. He tried to influence him to move, but all he said to him was, "You'll just have to wait."
Why is it, Edward, that old fusspots like you just need to be right about everything?
Well, we don't need to be right about everything. We just have a tendency to.
Oh, I don't have time for this. Edward, you need to not be right all the time. And Rosie, you need to stop acting like a defenseless child who needs their mother to protect them all the time.
Oh dear.
Don't worry about Gordon, Rosie. He's just conceited, acting like a king all the time. Same goes for George. Just ignore him and get out of his way.
Thank you, Edward, and I will.
You're welcome. Now, if you don't mind, can you help me with these trucks?
Of course.
I do not enjoy being kept waiting, Bear.
It was a long drive, Diesel. I'm still picking bugs out of my grill.
Yes, right. You're one of those.
Come again?
I never understood why any self-respecting diesel would choose green as his livery when he could have black.
I like the way I look with a splash of color on me, and blue wasn't really for me.
Well, anything than what you're currently wearing. You just look like a tiny BoCo or a jacked-up derrick.
Morning, Diesel.
Go to places.
What's up with Mr. Moody Wheels over there?
Wish I could say he's just been acting rude in later years.
Which is funny, because everyone calls him Devious Diesel, not the Rude Diesel.
Really? I haven't heard Diesel being called that in years.
I suppose it got boring after a while. I mean, it was a name the steam engines came up with for him.
Well, as I recall, he did used to pull off several tricks, from framing Duck and Henry, bullying Duck and Percy, to even lie to Fergus and such.
But he hasn't been that devious in a while, just, grumpy and keeping to himself a lot.
Someone would think to talk to him about it, right?
Well, I'm needed at the Steamworks. Victor needs me for something.
Bear, can I speak to you, please?
Sure thing.
Now, Bear, What the fuck are you doing?
I don't know, but you fucking started it. Drag me into this dark room, switch all the lights out, start again fresh.
Well, but just listen. I think someone does need to talk to Diesel about why he's, acting this way.
And you want me to do it?
Well, you seem to be the only other Diesel that he might be able to talk to.
Fine, but I'm not happy I'm being chosen to do this.
Thank you, Bear. It has to be you, because, Diesel doesn't really listen to the advice that I give him. He's almost similar to, Bill and Ben. They don't listen to me. Shut up! Okay, yeah, they're not listening to me. Can you two look after Bill and Ben?
Oh, that doesn't sound too bad. I love working with kids. Oh, isn't that sweet? They're murdering each other.
Yeah, finally free from those damn twins. Need a cider.
Don't worry, Mavis. I got this under control.
What?
Okay, who's ready to learn, kids? Oh, hey now. That's no way to behave at the docks. Oh boy, look, a grenade. I can't have that at the docks.
Oh, fuck!
Oh, Mavis, I can't handle these two. What are we gonna do?
I got this.
Shut your mouth! I'm gonna give you 5 across the ass! You fucking son of a bitch! You're getting 7 across the ass, so help me God, I'll slap you in the face! Right. Now, let's get this place all tidy.
What is taking Trevor so long? Good grief, where's that old piece of old rust? Everyone should have left him in the scrapyard all those years ago. He is so futile. I could have made a delivery twice and back.
Shut up, Booyah.
Yeah, it's only been 5 minutes, you old tin pot. Give it a rest.
Perfect.
What's that? Ouch! Ugh! Oh. What in the world was that? Oh, that explains it.
Hey, watch where you're going next time, you oversized cucumber!
George, you're such a simpleton, you know that?
So, you okay?
I'm not one for small talk, Bear.
Alright, well, it's a bit hard to strike up a conversation with you.
I'm not really looking to fraternize with a Steam supporter.
Hey now, don't be racist, Diesel.
Racist? You don't know the meaning of the word.
Really? How so?
Just shut up.
Diesel, do you need to talk to someone?
I never have and never needed to. Why should I do so now?
No one's ever heard your side of the story, right? I'm all ears to hear you out.
Very well. I'm sure everyone has heard about the first trial I had on Sodor in 1957. Admittedly, I did think of myself as being revolutionary, because we all were back then, and I caused a bit of a mess with the trucks. But even though Duck was watching me, he didn't think of helping and left me to clean it up like some sort of joke. I did tell the trucks that Duck called Gordon, James, and Henry names which got him sent away, and I took over as station pilot. But after blaming an accident on Henry, Sir Topham Hatt somehow found out and I was sent packing. I was brought back a few times for being the only cheap shunter on loan, despite the other engine's objections. But all the same, I was sent away at the end of the day. It wasn't until 2003 that I was bought and became a member of the railway. But once again, they were less than thrilled about that, and would say things like, "Watch out for devious diesel." After a while, I thought to myself to become what they wanted me to be. Devious, mistrusting diesel, always a hater of steam engines. And from then on, I've been their big, bad poster boy. How quaint. Steam engines and diesels on the mainland alike said I would only be viewed as a threat by those on the island.
I do get what you mean, Diesel, as some engines weren't really 100% on me either, thanks to Spam Cannonbola, until Henry helped the others to show how I really am. But you do understand that you didn't mess it up for yourself by letting yourself become what the steam engines called you.
Yes, and thanks to that, everyone here just stays away from me and talks down at me, thinking I'll cause trouble again.
Well, it's not going to be easy, but you can try to be nice towards the steam engines.
Is that so?
Yeah, come on, let's just go out and see what you can do for them.
Good afternoon, George.
Bah!
Well, a good day to you too. Is everybody alright? Gee, thanks for the warning, you selfish git.
Oh my goodness! Are you alright, Bertie?
Yes, I'm fine, Toby. Just a little bit of scratches.
Who did this to you?
George. I'm pretty sure he was the one who spilled those oil drums over there, and he didn't even warn me.
Oh dear. I better tell the engines about this.
You better go then, Toby.
Why, there's someone you can help.
Rosie doesn't need help with shunting, from what I've been seeing.
Just do it.
Good day, Rosalind.
Diesel, if you're here to make fun of me, I suggest you move on. I've already had a bad start to my day.
Actually, I was just wondering if you needed some assistance.
Are you saying I can't handle this on my own?
I never said that.
Just make yourself useful and take that train of vans down to Brendam.
That was rough, but you did try, and there are many other engines who could try to be nice to you.
I suppose.
Salty looks like he's in trouble.
Salty, do you need any help?
Oh, well, if you're offering, Diesel, I need all these trucks to be lined up, the tankers to be coupled up for the next train, and someone to find Dennis after he took some trucks to the clay pits.
There you go, BoCo.
Oh, thanks, Diesel?
Hello, Bear. Hello, Hennas. And what are you doing here? Diesel's just been helping Salty, as Dennis was nowhere to be found. At least you were doing something useful and not being your dirty, oily self. Henry, was that really needed? Bear, everyone knows Diesel's just a devious Diesel. His oily ways can't escape him just from one good deed. Not all Diesels are like that, Henry. I know you didn't see me like that.
Force is the best, force is the best, force is the better and all the rest. That's me.
Oliver! Doc! Edward!
Hello, Toby.
You seem to be in a rush.
It's George.
What do you mean?
He's been causing trouble on the line.
Oh no. Where?
Well, the only place I know of is Toy Wreck. He caused Bertie to crash there.
Express coming through! Oh no, I can't stop!
Gordon, slow down!
I can't! Sand, Gordon, use your sand!
Oh goodness, that was close.
Hey, look.
Is that oil?
What kind of moron would be that thick to do that?
We better tell the Fat Controller about this.
Don't worry, I'll tell the Fat Controller about it, because I know exactly who did this. Like how I knew Percy stole my money. Why, you little...
I got you! This for being slow on the job!
George, stop right there.
Fiddlesticks!
I shall talk to you tonight. George, I am not happy. You've caused trouble for my engines and made Bertie injure some of his passengers. And I knew what you were about to do with Trevor. For your punishment, you'll be working with the pack, so that way you can learn some better manners. They are actually civilized and they do their work without regards. Miss Jenny will make you learn, and you will pay attention to her.
But, sir, they already have a steamroller!
Well, it wouldn't be wrong to have another one. If your attitude does not change, I will send you to the mainland, and I mean it. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Good. Now, I must be heading home. I hope you take to mind what I said. Good night, George.
Well, I thought it went pretty well today. At least BoCo, Salty, and me can say a good word about you.
Oh, joy.
It's not gonna change everyone's mind in one day. But give it time. Soon, most of Sodor will realize that you're a really useful Diesel.